I'm clearing my space, only inviting the energies of love and above. This will be a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to pull an oracle card to get the overall theme of this reading. As always, these messages are for your highest and greatest good. We've got Voyage. Oh, I love the imagery on here. You see how there is this baby whale kind of being supported, guided, nurtured along this voyage by, I'm going to say a maternal figure. Could be, a paternal one too, but definitely feels like someone is overseeing this part of your life, like a maternal figure, a grandmother, a great-grandmother. This could even feel like ancestral, and definitely feels more feminine in nature. All this water almost feels like a moon. It could be a sun, but to me this comes through as a moon. Very, very feminine energy. So you might have a grandmother figure in your life that watches over you, or an ancestral grandmother that is guiding this leg of your life. It's like maybe you've asked for this. Maybe these are, your grandmother's prayers that are still protecting you in this life. Feels like whatever is happening right now, whatever transition you're going through is really meaningful, and it's being watched over and guided from the other side. Yeah, I mean, it's posing like a sun, but it feels like a moon to me. It's really interesting. It could be that whoever this person is might have been feminine in nature as in externally, but was very strong in their masculine energy as well, like a very balanced person. Four of Pentacles. This has to do with stability. This has to do with building foundations. Maybe you have just moved somewhere new. Maybe you're starting over, and it's like the root chakra is illuminated or highlighted for me. Wow, we got, look at that. Amazing. High Priestess and the Empress. Very, very feminine energy coming through. High Priestess is the feminine energy in the spiritual world. The Empress is the feminine energy in the tactile, the 3D world. You're being watched over. Absolutely. Grandmother figure, maternal figure, ancestor. You're being granted wisdom. See how all three of these cards, the eyes are closed. It's like inner wisdom, intuition, feminine energy being highlighted here, going within that introspection, understanding the knowledge and wisdom that's being transmitted down to you. Your crown chakra is really highlighted here. The third eye is really highlighted here. Again, like I was saying, these are feminine energies. The upper chakras are feminine energy. The lower chakras are masculine energy. So it's kind of like if you're looking right now to build yourself up foundationally, to feel safe in that root, to rely on your intuition, to rely on your discernment, on your inner wisdom, and to know that you're being watched over. You're entering, or maybe even just discovering, the powers the feminine energy has. Now, the Empress coming through here, it could indicate a pregnancy as well. And so that could be what's new for you. Like you're trying to nest almost to make your home, your space, a inviting, welcoming, peaceful, harmonious space to welcome a new life. If that's not relating to your situation, then it has to do with birthing an idea, bringing in wisdom and applying it in your life. It could be a new idea, an organization, a way of living. It could be even relating to monetary things, because we have the Pentacle card here. So this could be a new business opportunity, a partnership, a new career path, something that's being pulled in, highly, highly guided into your life to build up a stable foundation for yourself. Look how sequential this is too. 2, 3, 4. It feels very like aligned. And you're being guided, you're being looked after. The Devil in reverse, breaking old habits, breaking old belief systems that were holding you back. That's really great to see. It's Major Arcana as well, so is the High Priestess and the Empress. The Devil talks to me about breaking out of thought patterns, habits that are limiting, that are holding you back. the Hierophant in reverse. This stepping out of traditional ways of living, being, thinking. In the upright, it usually talks to me about religious studies or formal studies, looking for spirituality within organized religion, where you're guided by a teacher, you're studying something that is formal. In the reverse, it's like you become your own teacher, you rely on your own wisdom, you do a lot of inner searching to gain that enlightenment, that spirituality. You might become a teacher to others. It's like whatever was holding you back no longer holds you back. It could have been self-doubt too, not trusting your inner wisdom, not trusting your intuition, and you broke out of that. And now you're going to set up what is the best way to live for yourself. Ten of Swords, love that. It's like the end of a difficult chapter. You're getting closure, and it's, the difficult chapter was really like a mental exercise, right? Like it was your thoughts about a situation, the anxiety it caused, the conflict it caused. It's very like mental. Swords are more masculine energy as well. So it feels like you're stepping out of that, not, how do I put this, trusting your gut anymore because you can't quantify it, because you can't analyze it, because it's not logical. It's like you're stepping away from that and you're understanding there's just some things you can't know, but somehow they do make sense. Somehow innately, your body knows, you react to the information, you have a gut instinct about them, and you're trusting that more. That's really lovely. Let me get you final. I think I'm going to use this deck. Message here. I'd invite this feminine energy more. Maybe rituals around the new moon, full moon would be really helpful. Self-care in the sense that you beautify your space. You use essential oils that are really lovely, that you love the scent of. Rose really comes to mind. So even just using rose water as part of your beauty ritual, whatever it might be, just stepping more into beautifying your space, defining what's luxury to you, surrounding yourself with that. It doesn't have to be expensive. It has to do with how you feel. Look at the rose here as well, and the flowers on this side. Just feels like, yeah, you're beautifying your space. You're allowing yourself to enjoy. Mending in the upright. Let's go read that. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal, the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentment, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. That's very much this Ten of Swords coming through with that closure, that ending. Now, I'm not telling you to forgive and forget if that is not what you feel is right for you, because some things are difficult to let go of, some things are difficult to forgive. Whatever your situation is, use your discernment, but it does definitely feel like it's the time to let go of the burdens that forces you to revisit those conversations, revisit the hurt, go through that mental gymnastics of, I wish I could have done this differently. Why did they act this way? Whatever the narrative there, whatever the narrative is there, it's like time for that to finally close off. Like you're kind of done. So maybe the forgiveness is towards yourself for not knowing better or not trusting your intuition, allowing someone not to treat you how you're worthy of being treated. And as you do that, your self-worth increases. As you do that, you attract better for yourself. Feminine energy, right? So elevating your self-worth in order to attract those better opportunities, those better relationships, and most of all, improving how you see yourself and your relationship with yourself. That's where that, like, again, that beautifying your space, beautifying yourself, however that means to you, luxuriating in things that make you happy, comes into play, because I was seeing that for you. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you on my next one.